Hey guys, Surgeon Devil here. How's it going? It is Tuesday, October 6th, 25 days until Halloween. And it is a beautiful, lovely day outside. You're wondering, why the hell am I inside? Well, the reason why I am inside at the moment is because I'm currently exercising. Well, I was exercising. I gotta throw the shirt on so you don't get jealous of the pow guns, but anyway. I've really been busting my ass with my diet. Well, it's not gonna be called a diet anymore. It's called a lifestyle change. And I've been going through a lot of lifestyle changes. I quit smoking. I'm almost on 2 months now. This Friday will be exactly dose months. And I can honestly say I've never been happier. You know, um, like the biggest driving force for me to do all this is my son. Now I don't talk much about him. You might hear me talk about going to get him from school every now and then. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. But, in the long run, the main reason I'm doing all this is for my kid. I want to be around for him as long as I possibly can. Because my family doesn't exactly have the best track record of people living past 50. On my dad's side, we do. Not on my mom's side. And being almost 500 pounds for the past couple of years, it does take a toll on your body. It does fuck with your health and everything like that. Plus, I was smoking, so that really wasn't fucking helping nothing. And it got to the point to where I could just feel my body shutting down. I could feel my stomach fucking up. I could feel my chest was hurting. I could feel my heart was struggling. And everything. And ever since I quit smoking and I changed my eating habits, my blood pressure is damn near back to normal. Um, me and my little man exercised yesterday for about 10 minutes. That's all it was, just 10 minutes. And they tell you to exercise throughout the day like that, not one long process. Although some people do benefit from a long process, but a lot more people benefit from the intervals between the day. And I found myself being able to catch my breath really good for the first time in a long time because I quit smoking. And everyone's like, oh, it's just been 2 months. Well, you don't understand. Within that 2 month period of time, blood pressure starts going back to normal. The chance for stroke or heart attack go down by, God, I don't know how much. I think it was like 20%. Instantly, the carbon monoxide levels in your body start going away. The nicotine starts getting out of your system. I mean, it does cause you to have diarrhea at times and everything like that, but that's because it's coming to your system. And, you start your lung, there's fibrous hairs inside your lungs that help with that filtering of oxygen and everything like that. And that's when you start feeling the whole, I haven't been able to do that without coughing in many years. So, I'm pretty fucking proud of myself for not smoking. I always told myself I would never let anybody tell me that I can't smoke or enjoy things like that in my life. When I realized I was being a dumb fuck and I kept smoking. So, everyone in my family, I'm not calling people who smoke dumb fucks. I'm calling myself that. If you smoke, more power to you. Just don't blow it in my face. I'm going to punch you. But, when you really sit there and think about it, I mean, really, really think about this. All the people in this world that smoke, there are people in this world that smoke for 60 years, 30 years, over 10 years. I did for 13. But there's certain people that do smoke that never showed an inkling that they smoked. Except for when they get older and they go to scream and they cough their damn lungs up. But, it comes down to it. My grandfather, my grandmother always smoked. Very unhealthy. They didn't take care of themselves. They didn't give a shit about nothing. About their health. They ate what they wanted to, even with diabetes. Even with all these heart problems and everything. And they kept smoking. My grandfather had a cigarette in his hand when he died. My grandmother, she was smoking a cigarette. She smoked a cigarette, and unfortunately, she passed away in her sleep. But I think something else happened. But I digress on that. And we get to my mom, and I haven't had my mom in my life for damn near 10 years. This year will be 9 years in December. And it does get a little easier, but it never gets fully easy. It never does. It's always there. My mom was 37 years old when she died. 37 years old. That's right. Yeah, she was not even 40 when she died. My mom was close to 600 pounds a lot of her life. She really didn't take care of herself. And she lost half her foot. She smoked. She ate what she wanted to. You could drink all the water you want in the world. That doesn't make it health. That doesn't make you healthy. You gotta change what you eat. You gotta change a lot of shit to be healthy. And she didn't do that. And she really didn't take her medicine that much. I had to jump my mom's ass. I don't know how many times to take her medicine. And 37 years old, she succumbed to diabetes and renal failure. I'm not a diabetic, and I'm not trying to be a diabetic. I'm not trying to go through kidney disease and everything like that. And I do splurge on myself every now and then. I do allow myself once in a while my favorite things, like Kickstart. But I always track it. There's a lot of people out there that don't track what they eat or drink. I do. And I use Sparkpeople.com. And I'll put a link below if you want to use it. This right here is 80 calories. The whole can is 80 calories, 21 carbs. Granted, there's no protein value, but there's vitamin C, niacin, vitamin B6, pantothenic acid, and phosphorus. I put this in Spark People, and it's not, and there's only 180 milligrams of sodium in this can. That's not that bad for a full can. If you were to, this is a 16-ounce can. If you got a 12-ounce can of Sprite, which is roughly about this much of this can, take about that much. You got almost 300 calories for a 12-ounce drink. This is only 80 calories. And I don't chug it. You sip it. It's one of those things. And of course I drink my coffee. I can't give that up. I drink tea and I drink water. I drink tea, water, coffee. Tropicana farm stand juice. I drink about 8 ounces of that a day when I buy it. Because it helps with the vegetable and fruit servings and everything. This is going to be a long vlog, I'm telling you that right now. About 12:30 my time, Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to go down and I'm going to cook me some fish, which is tilapia. And who knows, I might make a video of me cooking the shit. Who knows? But guys, it's just time for a change, man. It's no longer considered a diet. It's considered a lifestyle change. And I'm doing that. I'm really doing that. 2 months, almost 2 fucking months without a cigarette. And that was one of my favorite things to do. To me, there was nothing better than grabbing a cigarette, putting that thing in your mouth, lighting it, taking a big old drag, and just... There's nothing better. Nothing better. Now, smell of cigarette smoke makes me sick. Makes me gag. Yeah. Like my friends, where we don't have a car right now. Me, Mrs. Third Gen, and Gizmo, where we don't have a car right now. We have to rely on rides. Well, thankfully, in-laws don't smoke. Miss Third Gen still does, but I keep a window open. I know it really don't help nothing with the window open because it's third hand, but second hand, I'm not going to make her go outside and smoke because that's just not right. I'm not going to make her change her lifestyle just because I'm doing it. I'm doing it for me and my son and her. But it's just me. But she's very supportive though, don't get me wrong. She won't let me smoke. If I play around about smoking, she gets pissy. So, I'm not going to, and I got I got friends, my brothers and my sisters. Well, they're not really my brothers and my sisters' blood, but you ain't got to be blood to be family. So, they won't let me smoke. If they're smoking, they roll their windows down just so it don't bother me. And it means a lot. I got so much support. My dad, my stepmom, my sister, my blood sister. And then I got my brothers and my sisters that, adopted me and I adopted them. And, it's just, it's amazing. It really is. Really, really is. about how much has changed in my life just in about 2 or 3 months. Um, it's just so much shit I've changed so much shit in my life that it just blows me away. Just not how easy it is, but how hard it was before. If that makes any sense. Like, I would sit there and I went on the diet when I had a really bad bout of depression. And I think I told you guys about this, but I had a really been hearing motorcycle windows open, so you're gonna hear a lot of shit because these microphones on these damn things are so sensitive. But I went through a really bad bout of depression, and it was basically terrible. I mean, man, it was terrible. And I just sat in a corner. You know that when I'm facing a different way, you know how you see the corner behind me? I sat in that corner in a chair, did not get up for fucking nothing. My son wanted to play. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. I was a bad father then, but I didn't know why. I was being a bad father, a bad husband, a bad person in general to a lot of people. And I didn't know why. And at that time, I ate a bunch of food. I ate I think for a time period, I was eating like shit. maybe 6,000 calories a day without burning none. Just sitting on my ass. I mean, I think I occasionally burned a calorie or two because I had to go up and down steps to take piss or take shit or go outside or have to leave the house or something like that. And I didn't want to leave the house. And after I just about got kicked out of this house for what was going on with me, I went and got tested, found out I had all these problems. And I saw I weighed almost 500 pounds. And you want to talk about fucking with someone's psychic. Remember, don't chug. Man, it fucked with me so bad when I saw 475 pounds on the scale. When I was so used to seeing 320, 325. For being a big guy, I was pretty active because I worked at 7-Eleven. And I hardly sat down. I was always standing. I was always walking. I worked at 7-Eleven. I can walk from here to damn near Charleston and back in one day, which is like 45-minute drive. But, now I could barely walk from here to the Family Dollar, which is like a block down the road without going. But, it happens. It happens to the best of us, And, now, I'm still hovering about 450 or so, and I'm trying to get down. And hopefully, the cutting calories and everything like that. I'm watching everything I eat. I'm exercising. And, I'm not. It's Sparkpeople.com is a great website to use for the tools. I had some problems with them beforehand because some people act like they're better than everybody else, and downing me for what I was saying on my blogs and stuff on the website. And now I don't really talk to anybody on there, but I might find some people here sometime because you need more than just support of the ones that are around you. You need support of people who are having the same problem as you. No one around me weighs as much as I do trying to lose weight, except for one buddy of mine, but he goes to the gym like every day. I can't afford it. I can't afford to go to the gym. So, but yeah, there was a time. I've been finding a bunch of videos on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm going to promote another one. I think it's live exercise, and it's a great thing because I have to exercise in a chair for now. To get my back and my legs strong enough and everything like that. I gotta make sure everything in my body's strong enough to withstand all the bullshit. And I do what I'm going to end up doing. So I'm going to do an episode a day from them. and I'm going to bump it up to doing 1 to 2 episodes a day, and then I'm going to get to where I exercise for like 30, 35 minutes at a time, and try to get up to 3 hours a day I work out. So, I mean, I went and bought me some new weights. These, I know it don't look like a lot because it's not. It's only 5 pounds. I mean, that's not a lot for me because, but it gives you the resistance in your arms. I mean, you can be a person like Ronnie Coleman or Kai Green or Rich Pignon and lift like a bajillion pounds like going like that with these things. This, when you're trying to burn weight, trying to burn fat and lose weight, you want this, not 500 pounds. Because if you build more muscle, you ain't going to lose no weight. So, I mean, you might lose weight burning all them damn calories, but you're going to gain a lot of weight because you're lifting weight. So, I sat there. This is 5 pounds. I got these at Walmart for $20 or 40 pounds. You get 2 dumbbell bars, you get 2 bars, you get 2 of these 2.5 pounds, and you get 2 7.5 pounds. And they're great. They're comfortable. These things right here, the bars they're like aluminum or something like that. They're strong though. They're sturdy. They're pretty comfortable. You got to kind of get used to you might want to put some tape or something on them because they're kind of slippery. And if your hands get sweaty trying to pick these up, they're going to, slip. I used to have the ones that had grips on them, but, those got lost, I think. Yeah, my son, man, he's my new workout buddy. It's great. He gets home from school, we go for a walk, play outside, we exercise outside and everything like that. And it just means a lot because, that's my man right there. That's my little buddy. That's my right-hand man. And, he loves that I do this. And one day you guys might meet him. Who knows? You'll get to see my right-hand man and partner in crime. But, I'm going to start, and I'm also going to work on this, my YouTube stuff. There for a while I went dormant. I didn't do a lot of shit on here. I just, mentally I couldn't, man. I just didn't give a shit, really. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this regular vlog. I'm going to go cook me some lunch. Videotape out, probably. I got my Vivitar. Might do some videotaping with it. And, probably do a wrestling vlog, music vlog, who knows. Depends on what I feel like after I eat. But for now, Third Gen Devil here. Don't forget, love your family. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Be happy is number one thing. So for now, love you guys. For now, Third Gen Devil. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and all that stuff. But for now, rock on.